because I was having problems logging into my tarot channel. So before I went live, as I wanted to share what I wanted to share. This is still my birthday week, y'all. To y'all, I don't give a fuck what y'all thinking. Um, can't give a fuck. That's where we are. Pluto and Aquarius can't care about what nobody thinks, what nobody personally think about your age, anything. Shouts out to Capricorn and so forth. Um, before I wanted to go live. You know what? I posted my for my birthday a few days ago, the weekend ago. I posted a clip of our live karaoke, me and my honey bun. And this is one of the bottles. I ordered a case of these. I got these. I ordered a case from Florida. They have them in our local liquor stores, but the reason why they wouldn't ship it to New York from through the liquor stores when I was asking them, they was like because of the potency in the liquor according to state percentage, proof percentage. So I ordered it directly from the app and ordered a case plus. So this is one of the bottles. It's called Dragonfire. This is the bottle. And the bottles, when you get them in Florida, you get a cooler fucking bottle. You get different shapes. But when they do it here in New York, it comes with the light up at the bottom. So this one is peach. I'm going to drink it on y'all behalf. And for those who y'all loved and lost, in a couple of days, it'll be my mom's death date. She died a couple of days before my birthday. My earth strong. And when I leave my body, I know I'm a notice woman. She probably will be my employer in another life, on another, spiritual plane and so forth. It's deeper than what we personally think it is. Let me see. Let me see. And like I told my daughter, I asked my daughter one time, I said, if you didn't know me, would you say you like me? She said, no. I said, if I met you and I know you was going through circumstances because of the person, not because I know who she is now. I said, because spirit that directed you in my life, I would love on you. And you know what she told me later on when she dropped her two-facedness? She said, if I didn't know you, I would love who you are too. And that is true. Like sometimes we don't know. People come with us in certain lives to who they are in any life to show us who we are. Like there's certain spirits that's guided to you no matter what the circumstances, whether it's a lover, somebody who hurt you in this life, so forth. I don't want to do a lot of talking, but all of a sudden I'm going ham. So let me leave this in front of y'all for a moment. I'm in my onesie. Give me a couple of seconds. I'm coming right back. And so we don't know truly what people purposes are in this life and so forth. But I can't finish this whole bottle without my king. I'm gonna pop it on my birthday's behalf because I left a couple of them. I brought a case. I brought the pink lemonade, the fruit punch. I I brought the blue somethings. I left those at his house. I have the peach here. I have the mango and all those other ones here. I wish I would have had at least the blue one so y'all can see how it rocks at my house, how this goes. This is called Dragonfire. This is the brand. And let me show y'all. You see it? It got silver inside. Look how it looks. You see the silver floating around? I'm going to turn it upside down because that's how I do my thing from when I'm in Florida, when I'm not. When we go into the B, what I call the B&B, our little vacay away from vacay. So you see it? I want y'all to see it move around. So let me see if I can give it another color so y'all can see the strength and potency of the bottles. I don't know how much it's going to cost in your location because you know the liquor stores charge different prices. I remember when I first wanted to order this, they were like, we can't get it here because of the potency. So, again, this is it. We have a lot of Capricorns in my family, so man. I told my baby, he asked me what I really truly want for my birthday. If I tell you, y'all just see it when I get it. My ring is outstanding. I got a custom made engagement band. I didn't think that nigga would buy it, you know what I'm saying? But she's beautiful. Custom. When I'm ready to show it, that's what I do. Ghosts don't feel like we have to show. We gonna be it and it's gonna rub niggas the wrong way like that. Like remember, if y'all ever saw the movie The Five Heartbeats, when the Five Heartbeats wanted to introduce themselves, when the guy came in and wanted to make them a group, and he said, "You gotta do this show," and the people was hating on him. The girl the boy told the guy who was cool with the girl, he told her to invite his people to the show so they could sit in the front and boo the group, the Five Heartbeats. So when the nigga said, oh, it takes more than love to build it up, to build it up. And that bitch, she couldn't help but not love them. She was like this in her chair, like, God damn. That's how y'all get when y'all be fucking hating on us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, they won't admit it. Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house tonight? Stand up. That's how these motherfuckers be. Because we the last fucking earth sign and we're realists at the end of the day. We ain't here to fucking make motherfuckers feel good. If I'm your friend, I'm going to tell you the hard truth be told. You get what I'm saying? And that's rare. You don't want nobody fucking making you feel good to the bitter end and you realize I could have been more than who I was if somebody would have just honestly, not just scold me, but been brutally honest that I know deep down I could trust. Even if your ego would have shed that, the truth, that's all I can say. That's where I am, and that's why we're the last sign of the zodiac. The last signs of the zodiac. Remember, it's 12 signs. The last signs are Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. That's when all the fluff is. Everybody has their dark side. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. Capricorn going to tell you the truth. Sag, before me, going to tell you the truth of what they personally believe at that moment. But Capricorn going to tell you the longevity because we're the sea goats. We're mixed with Piscean and Aquarian energy. We get that last two remnants. We're going to tell you the brutally honest truth, what they hurt your feelings. We be having them, you know. So, I'm going to pop this to y'all. My king said, go ahead and go do your live. He said, go do your live. Like, go ahead. And it takes a rare breed to get outside of, look, this shit don't want to go. Look. Oh, okay. It doesn't want to do it that way. So I'm going to respect it and tilt it forward because it wants to be tilted forward as if it's still here partying on my behalf. See, it's doing it like that, and it's lifting. It's lifting by itself. It's like, wait till I say I'm ready. But I don't want that because I don't know if it's going to make foam. I want to be able to control it. Here it goes. And so again, shout outs to you guys. But what I heard before I did the reading, I heard the song. See, this did what it do. I heard the song, It's So Hard. And this been in my fridge for over a week. I heard it's so, oh shit, it's tight. Let it do its own thing until it get there. It's doing it by itself. If y'all could see, it's lifting all by itself. It don't even need my help. I was just trying to force it. But this is for those who lost love, had hardships before my birthday, who had a crazy year. Okay, there you go. She's there. She's there. She's there. She's there. That's GOAT. We had our own turmoil and hardship before, and it don't take a lot to really do this. But maybe because it's been so cold on the top row of my fridge, she's doing what she want to do when she want to do it, which I ain't mad. So, wow. Let me take it off. So, I heard before I started this video, if we get to see tomorrow, if we get to see forever, it's still lifting. I can see it with my eyes view. But forever's gone away. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And it took me back to this old school movie for those who are not culturally aware with most American black culture. It was an old school movie called, it's lifting, called Coolie High. And it is lifting slowly but surely. It's doing its own rise. And that movie was based on the times of my mother in them era, maybe the 50s, 60s, and it's almost there. The 50s, 60s, and 70s, that their era seen some parts of slavery, not slavery, but discrimination based on color, based on, I love how this is lifting all by itself, based on all those things that led up to who us, the season, the new season, because every generation has a season. And I'm gonna let this do what it do. When it decide to finish doing what it do without force, maybe that's what it's trying to show in remembrance of these generations of being forced to become something that deep down it had its own purpose. You see what I'm saying? The purpose was that whatever's in the bottle. You see the cork? I hope it don't hit the camera and knock it to the ceiling. But these things is how our spirit is. Spirit is one and the same. If you could see what I see, it looks so fucking beautiful. Like it has its own time and continuum to do what it does for its own sole purpose. For its own purpose to make whatever it makes to become an upheaval. And I guess that's why they call it dragon fire, because it has its own timeline that healing needs to be uprooted and come to the surface. So again, when it's truly ready, and I mean truly ready, as much as I've been, look, it broke from here, so it ain't meant for me to break open for you guys. So I'll chill and I'll leave it and I'll honor it. So we got the Lovers, and we have, what do y'all see? The Ten of Pentacles. I brung both decks out. Both of them. Because I like this deck so much because it was so simpler. See, as I said that, not because I said the word simpler, it's because that coolie high term. Can it be that it was all so simple then? Restless nights. Pushing and pulling. Overthinking. Something's overthinking you, or the Lovers and Ten of Pentacles. Something about, let me see. I don't want to get the decks blended in one, but let me see. Because I can't make this up. Can it be that it was all so simple then? Childlike energy versus who you are now. Can't make that up. Spirit knows. It's like licking your wounds, saying goodbye, Capricorn. I don't know what that means. And it's still rising. This is still rising. If you don't know, the top of the bottle's still rising. Hold on. Let me see what this is about. Beautiful. Everybody has their own personal beliefs on how something should move forward. Like, let me see what this is. I want to show y'all something that I know for sure. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. I know what that is. This morning for me. And here it is. Like if push had to come shove, right? Something is going on with Capricorn being okay with, I don't give a fuck what nobody think. Because you know how people want you to think? They want you to think according to friendships, how they personally perceive it. It may look selfish on one hand, but the truth is, if I keep going back to looking back to this part of my life, I can't grow. No camera tricks, no card tricks. I can't look back to what's comfortable in my life. Empress is about comfortability. The Emperor don't do anything. But the Empress, she's the one negating to gather entourages to be agreeable. Like, this is in charge. That's why when you get to the journey of the fool, when you become the devil, you're strong. The devil ends up feeling like, I did the war. I came hard. I went through the hardship. I went through all of this to get that. So nobody could dare take it from me. Nobody there can take it from me, but spirituality in the end wins. You have to, at some point, all those things don't matter. So when you become the devil, it takes a certain kind of strength that Empress doesn't have. The Empress only wants for luxury purposes. If you reverse, if you get a Empress in reverse, it displays comfortability, gluttony, all the things that makes people comfortable where they are, afraid to go after what they really want. It's like, why go after what I want when what I have, what better than to enjoy what I have here, right now. You get what I'm saying? Like, it gets to that point. And these are the things that most people don't know about the dark sides of comfortability and luxury. But Capricorn, Saturn personally wants you to be like, okay, who are you outside of all of those things that you find comfortable? I don't know how to do this. You hear it. It's fizzing. It's foaming. It's who are you outside of all the things you claim you really and truly want. That's why Saturn is in Pisces, because remember, what's the name is fixed energy. Pluto in Aquarius is fixed energy. It wants you to get out of your fixed mindset. And I know a lot of y'all agree with me. It's like, who are you outside of the fixed mindset? The fixed mindset. Do you really want to be comfortable with just... Do you really want to be comfortable? Is that all you got, is to be comfortable? Because after comfortability, you become lazy, stagnated. You don't want nothing more. And in life, God gave you the gifts you have, the opportunities you have, so you can create something that makes it a better place. Something that makes you feel like you need to be empowered, strong, going forward. You're not here to stay stagnated, stuck in the past. And you're going to have a lot of energies that try to make you uncomfortable for those particular reasons. So let's get into whatever is trying to come through. Again, some of you don't feel comfortable. You know you shouldn't feel comfortable. Some people are uncomfortable. Certain situations are uncomfortable, even if you don't have the answers to them. It's supposed to make you go back to look how far you came. Sit in your shit. Sit in your Emperor shit. Look at that situation and compare comfortability with what's your actual purpose. I know that I'm ringing a bell. Ring the alarm. Another sound is dying. Some sounds sound like a big drop pond. Listen, the sound is the champion. A lot of people want you to conform with how they feeling, or they want you to come over to their side of thinking because that's safer. Imagine side chick. Side chick is like, I don't care because I got the man. I ain't got to fight hard. Rebound. I don't care how I got the nigga. I don't give a fuck if he had a shorty. I got the nigga now. So that's good enough for me. I'm comfortable with where my circumstances is. I got the nigga because they ain't appreciate him like I did. Word? You believe that? How about them not being upright? They was childlike. They ran from something. And they back like, yo, if I would have stood on my ground, I could have held my shit and handled my business the way I want. And I could have had possibly the best of both worlds. And everything that I ever thought I wanted, I could have been sitting on like a king. That's just one way of seeing it. You could have had the best of both worlds, or even in a situation of your own where you don't need to have nothing ruminate in your mind. That you could have just up front took accountability for. A lot of them, it ain't just you, it's others. It's others that don't want to take accountability. Remember, they don't want to take accountability. They just want you to don't say nothing. Let's not talk about it. Let's just let it rock. But deep down, they stuck in that. The spirit don't lie. They stuck in that. They realize, God damn. So some things that you may personally feel you could have done differently, or someone, even a boss, your bosses. It could have been your bosses. It could have been your employers. It could have been family who could have, they mishandled you. They mishandled you. But in this case, they realized certain things could have went right. Secret, hidden things that could have went right, that went left. And you on your business, you like, okay, I heard you, but I don't really want to fuck with you like that. You get what I'm saying? That's what Capricorns are. Capricorns is like, you know what? You right. Whatever you personally believe, look, you right. Whatever you personally believe, you right. Go ahead and believe that's where you're supposed to be. I see this as somebody trying to tell you you ain't go through the dark parts, or you ain't apologize, or even if you didn't apologize, you supposed to go through that and feel away. You ain't here for that, right? A lot of y'all ain't here for that bullshit. You like, nigga, how dare you try to tell me what the fuck I've been through, what the fuck you ain't been through. And these are these emotional ass motherfuckers that really didn't look into it. If you notice here, when you're deep in your feelings, these are people who perceive that they felt a certain way, right? They felt a certain way about the past that took them there, but they ain't really go through there. They ain't really go through there, take me through there. They ain't really go through there. They was surface level. You was the motherfucker that been there, that worked you till you were tired. It puts you in a place where you felt inspired. Regardless of the situation, spirit had you hired. They wasn't there. They thought that. They was on a perception plane. In my lying spirit, I know I ain't lying. They was on a perception plane. Inception, like the movie. So again, goats, I'm very proud of who y'all becoming during this Pluto and Aquarius. This next 20 years, you're going to go through it a lot easier than a lot of them. A lot of them. A lot of them. Again, you're going to go through this better than a lot of them. Because I can't make this shit up. You're fighting. You're like, nigga, this ain't my fight. You fighting with yourself today. You're fighting with yourself today. I'm after my fucking bag because I see through your fucking fear. Your fear of choosing. You rather stay here because you feel like I can't go through this. They don't know that about themselves. You already been there. Am I lying? You been there. Some people are stuck with people because they realize that the choices that they thought they had, they don't have no more. Gang, gang. You have the option. You saw that. You saw all that coming. They stuck because they thought you was there. You let the world go. I'm going to let you think you got it. I'm going to let you think you got it. I'm going to let you think you got it. But at the end of the day, they ain't have shit. These be them watery ass motherfuckers that believe they got it, right? They lift their head in the cloud. Who's really disturbing their peace? The past. Things that they realized they had good when you were present. They thought they had something better. Ain't that crazy? You was the toughest part of that handbag. You was the Versace, Gucci, Fendi leather. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You like, I'm moving forward. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. I'm getting by. How many plans made you the energy, the receiver? You holding your ground, goats. So let's get it in. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday because I can't make that up. Capricorn. She said grab one from this one. That's the yesterday's card. Grab a future card here. Thank you. Two emphasis would have popped up. One reverse, one upright. One's the light bringer, one's the seer of the light. So this is people who live in comfortability, whether it's dark or light. These ones will come out. So I'm going to add that to the yesterday's pile. They got the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Pentacles in reverse. So you got the Queen, the Wheel, and the Five of Pentacles upright. This is my own devil ain't devil no more, huh? The devil's like, I ain't even fucking with it. I'll drink to that. Never tasted peach before. You know why? Because we're used to staying in comfortability, but that tastes actually good. It's just something I'm not used to. Which means Capricorn is trying new things, and the new things are coming up easy. It's coming up easy. They ain't even going to stress you out. It ain't even going to stress you out. Everybody else going to be stressed out. I heard copycats. You know people who will watch your videos and try to do things you do? They try to walk like you. Or maybe you had a person who, a boss that hired you, tried to get you to do the things you do. Hell, you might have an ex that might suggest they knew bitch to do certain things you do, but bitch so dumb, or the nigga so dumb, they do the shit thinking that's all them creating, but they don't even know that they're creating a new them through you. How does it do? Oh, where do them? Man, that's how shady chivalry works. Give me a card for the new. Some people will be with you have a baby with you. If they don't really love you, they just scared of being alone. Bullshit ass house in the home. They give you the comfortability. They could talk like they top shit. That's what I heard. They could talk like they top shit, but it's really talked up from the upper lip. But the bottom lip gotta be stable. That's where the jaws connect. So they. So let's go. You see that, but you caught up and you feel like there's no way out. There's always a way out. You're never stuck nowhere. I know we fight with our mind because we think we stuck with the decisions we make. But in truth be told, it's all give and take. The problems that you actually have ain't really that serious. Step in your power so you don't always have to feel like, oh my God, my situation is mysterious. God be giving you light, but when y'all don't stand in your truth, not hopeful, but standing in truth. Not hopeful. The three of swords to me is hopeful. Like, even though it feels this way, I don't have another choice. You have choices. Don't pull a Virgo. Virgos sometimes will feel like they made their bed and they gotta lay in it. Capricorns don't feel that way. Capricorns wait for opportunities to present itself, and we don't gotta do that anymore. That's why the devil was reversed. We don't do that. You see how I went from 10 swords to the wand? It's like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? So give me a recent card for Capricorn's collective to help their spirit get them in the right situation. And I'm going to tell you what both cards, both decks mean in and out of their situations. Their situations. Imagine working for a boss. Like I said, they hired you. You worked that ass off. And they never gave you a real promotion more than 50 cents, 35 cents, whatever. But they gave you a nice bonus. But that bonus saved their ass. But they ain't going to tell you that. Thank you. People got plans for you, right? And I also see low-key. Thank you. Sabotage to the things you got going on. Is a sabotage. This woman here is in reverse. This one is upright. When they catch themselves, they're going to fix the things they say or try to fix the things they say. Give me the past for the present. Thank you. You're waking up. I'm proud to see that. Give me a past for the past. Capricorn, Saturn, past. Thank you. Again, it's a past card. Looking back at yesterday, some of y'all got to watch your health or y'all around somebody who's sick. Past card. Somebody who believes they need your help. Thank you. They believe they need your help, right? To help build an establishment or fortify their situation. The past must have felt good. Like, if you met somebody, I had a good relationship on some divorce court shit. When we met, it was everything good. When I had this job, everything was starting off good. The money was good, whatever was good. Thank you. It appeared to be great. It's like a boss who let you go without telling you they was letting you go when they was done with you. Went out fast, came in needing you, didn't have nobody else succeeding you, but you did the work. They realized the situation was as bad as they thought. Bounds without thought. You should have created boundaries without thought. At that point, y'all might have a Scorpio. It went upright, so I know. Oh, it went in reverse. This is the past was goals that you thought that came in aligned, right? But y'all must have went and broken. You got the Empress reverse, the Queen of Cups reverse, the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Upright, you have the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this was a situation that felt good at first in the past. It was a situation that felt good, but it happened so fast, and you believe you went in because it was better than what you knew. Queen, you have the Hierophant, the Fool, Page of Wands, um, Nine of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles all upright, with the Four of Swords in reverse. You realize the situation can be a lot more, it can produce more. It's like people who talks to you, they're not giving you the actual information you need of which direction you should go. But the truth is you already know which direction. Again, the High Priestess came. Deep down, you know what decision you need to make, but you want to make the decision without hurting anyone because you feel like there's other things on the line. But when will you stop wanting to take control of a situation? That's the thing with Capricorn sometimes. We feel like we need to fix a situation first. We need to be like, yo, I want to make somebody well off or make a situation well off courageously. But what about you? Because if you don't hold it firm, people going to just step on you. They're going to step on you. I'm like, I'm going to give you this option. And you're going to get caught back up again. Am I lying? So Capricorn, what do y'all want? Some of y'all are dealing with people who, if this was a date, like somebody y'all met, y'all got caught up in a one-night stand, because that's what Spirit told me. Like some of y'all are caught up in a one-night stand. Or y'all caught up in a relationship with somebody who you realize is possessive. They don't want to let you go. You like it, but you don't like it. Hey, some of them could be your boss. Maybe some of y'all are having relationships with bosses that you don't really like, but they're a nice person. Y'all with somebody who you like, but they, you know, is something that stayed too long. Something that went on for too long. It went on for too long. Friends with benefits, job with benefits. Telling people yeah for a very long time that end up draining you. And you're like, hell no, that's the future ahead. Let me see what the past is. What's in the past that's going to come to light to shine a light on you to help Capricorn get to where they need to be. Whatever's draining you is going to drain your money or whatever you hold dear. Or something is blocking that spiritually for you. Something's blocking it. The good thing is you don't need to ruminate. So this tells me deep down you already know. You don't give a fuck about what people think, friends, family, whoever. This is somebody who's going to be more self-centered, and I do personally believe you should be in your self-centeredness. If this is what's happening, the past is, I think you're going through something, whether you notice it or not. Your past attempts to haunt you in the present through different people, maybe through a job you're in or whatever. If you don't notice the people, if you had a way to rewrite certain things, you'll be like, this person was that person, that person was this person. They shared the same characteristics. You understand? Like certain things is going to show you such stuff. But the only difference is your circumstance. Maybe at that time you was going to be a singer with your job. In this situation, you're in a stable workplace. So it's almost like you have to leave a certain situation to get back where you were. Can't make this up. The Emperor again. It's like, yo, I gotta make a decision. It doesn't make you selfish, goats. You notice that? This one wants to make you feel like, don't worry, I want you comfortable because this is where we are. And if you notice the Empress, they don't have much, but they like to look like they have a lot. This could be somebody with a regular 9 to 5 that, it's not to say they're not sitting on anything, but they're not sitting on a lot. You don't know that. They could have a click. I call this an occult energy, low key. Capricorn could be, if you notice Capricorn, the devil has niggas chained because the goat, the devil has every fucking thing. This is the person who want to personify that they have everything, but the truth is they don't have anything. This is like somebody who goes out and market. This is somebody who mirrors you. This is a boss who ain't really a boss. Is really a supervisor. It ain't the CEO. It ain't the CFO. It ain't the NLFO. It ain't none of those. It's somebody who talk a good one who will make you feel like, so what you saying I shouldn't do this? But when I was doing this, you was good. When I gave you that money, but you was giving more, they'll make you forget those things, you know? They'll tend to make you think that the times that they had, they was doing more giving, but it wasn't giving. I call that type of energy people who be stuck with, let's just say, if you had your own business and yeah, if somebody had their own business, you was the best worker and you left the job. You left the job. They knew you was good, but they wasn't appreciating you. You left. So they stuck with somebody who's second best. The person like, I take the job, but they ain't giving like you. Understand that everything that's going to come out from here on out, what do you want to do? They can't give like you because you are the number one, never the number two. And they start to realize your value. But you already left because that's what's behind you. And you knew in the end, they're going to be crazy without you. Silly of me, after all this time, to find you unfaithful, it really lost my mind. This ain't about a relationship. This is about a job. This is about anything. Even if you did this to your house, even if you did this to yourself, you're so gone. And this is where you guys should be. Love you. If you're not there yet. Even if you're not there yet, the cards don't lie. You're done. Again, needless I say more.